mean, I really like this figure. Hey, what's up, you guys? Shartimus Prime here doing another Marvel Legends figure review on the Marvel Legends Infinite series Toys R Us exclusive X-Men Jubilee Build-A-Figure Waves Magneto. This wave is currently sold out, but it may be back at Big Bad Toy Store. Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below. So like the other figures, says X-Men at the top, X-Men logo at the top right over there, Toys R Us exclusive sticker, and then we get Wolverine on the side. We get a picture of Magneto right there on the back, and then we get this little bio on Magneto. Anyway, gotta give a big thanks to TRU and my ankle-breaking brother to make sure I got a hold of this figure. Anyway, let's get to it and crack this thing open. So here's Magneto out of the packaging, and I gotta say, I do not like this figure. Now, this is the second classic Magneto that we've gotten in the Marvel Legends line in total. The last one being the X-Men box set Magneto from Toy Biz, which is basically the same thing as the Series 3 Magneto. So that's going way back. They almost made one back in 2009, I think. But, you know, I'm not gonna say that this is a completely terrible figure, but I just don't like it. There's some things that really bother me about it, and I'll get into that in a second. It does come with the final Build-A-Figure piece to build, Jubilee, the left arm. So one of my two big complaints with this figure is the head sculpt. It's actually both in the shot, the head sculpt and the cape. They both bother me, but I think the head is just too big. He does not have a removable helmet, as I was kind of hoping he would. You can see the flaps kind of come up over here, and I don't know, yeah, and I don't really like the shape of this helmet either. It looks like it's too rounded. I don't know, it just bothers me. Metallic look in the purple paint is not bad at all. I think the flesh tone on the figure looks pretty good. They have some white right there for his eyebrows. The eyes look like they're mispainted though, so I'm not really a big fan of that. The more I look at his eyes, it just looks weird. That black dot in his right eye. I don't know, as we zoom out a little bit, maybe you could see the head looks a little big compared to the upper body. I don't know. That's just my personal opinion anyway. And the other thing that really bothers me is this cape, as it is too close to his body, so it makes articulating the figure difficult, and it's a very stiff plastic that they used here. But, you know, I gotta say, for the sculpt of it, you know, it doesn't look too bad. It's got a nice sculpt. Now, the rest of the figure is utilizing the Shield Agent body mold, so that's pretty familiar. They've changed the hands and the feet on the figure, but for the most part, you know, it's the Shield Agent, and of course, they've added this belt right over here. Now, I really like the shadowing effect that they have going on with black paint on here. You can see the black right over there. I think that looks pretty good. And the fist is sculpted pretty well over here, and I like this open hand. This actually looks pretty cool. The pinky's a little weird, but, you know, it's not a bad gesture. It's definitely fitting for Magneto. And I gotta say, I think it was sculpted okay, too. And you can see more of that black shadowing effect right there on the lower torso and on the legs of the figure. And he has some decent boots over here, but I will say I'm just a little uncomfortable with the way they sculpted those feet. I don't know, it looks like he's got duck feet. See, from a profile shot, the head looks a little on the big side. But anyway, you can remove this cape, so you can simply pop the head off. There's a peg hole in his back because it is the Shield Agent from Toy Biz, or the Punisher from Toy Biz anyway. You can see the peg right over there, and then you could, you know, peg this right back on if you want to. Now, when you take the cape off, you may notice that there is some, you know, purple paint missing right over there. And I noticed this on not just my figure, but on Chu's figure as well. And it's also coming through on the back. Yeah, you can really see it come out there. But, you know, it's really not a big deal because the cape is so big and bulky, it hides it most of the time anyway. And this newer face sculpt isn't bad. I just like this older one more. I will say I like this new Marvel Legends head sculpt over the Select head sculpt. So Magneto's head can move up a reasonable amount. I like that. That doesn't look too bad. And the head moves down a pretty good amount too. He rotates side to side at the head. His shoulders move outward that much, but, you know, as you move him up more, it kind of bumps into the cape, but it allows some movement without moving the cape. Same thing with moving it forward. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, rotates at the forearm over here, no wrist hinge. That would have been nice. He does have a ab crunch and he can move back. He has a waist swivel, wide joints at the hips, upper thigh swivel, double jointed knee, rotation at the calf, ankles move up, down, and a beautiful ankle pivot. So this figure stands at about 6.5 inches tall. So this figure stands a bit shorter than the first Marvel Legends Magneto, and definitely shorter than the Select Magneto over here. You can see what I was saying about the capes over here. With the Select Magneto, the cape kind of flows back towards his left leg, and then on the Legends one, it's sculpted backwards, so it's flowing outward behind his right leg, so you get a little bit more movement with those figures. And here's Magneto compared to the other figures from the wave. We just have the Jubilee Build-A-Figure left. And speaking of Build-A-Figure, I gave Magneto Jubilee's little firework effect over here, huh? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But anyway, I hope you guys liked my video. If you did, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and check out MarvelousNews.com for the latest in Marvel-related news and a photo gallery of images. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Welcome to Articulated Comic Book Art.
That's crispy.
Move down very far.